Good morning, everyone. As an Asian American mother, I would want to wish all mothers a happy Mother's Day and all Asian Pacific Islanders a great Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. My name is Lori Lai, and I am the treasurer on the UUSF Board of Trustees. I'm here to talk about the 8th principle, which will be put to a vote soon in this congregation. During a town hall focused on this principle, I've heard questions like, aren't the 7 principles enough? And why now? The 7 principles were definitely in place when I became a UUSF member in the early 2000s. Shuli and I had high hopes of raising our toddler daughter as a UU. Our daughter attended church school until middle school, and then she dropped out, saying that she would never return to UUSF again. Perhaps it was because she did not get invited to the other white church schoolmates' birthday parties, or she was not included in their cliques outside of church school, or maybe because more than one church school teacher hardly paid any attention to her. Whatever the reason, Shuli and I realized much later that we were never invited to the parents' group's meetings. What a way to feel invisible as Asian women, even in our own church community. And we noticed that BIPOC families dropping out of church school and church altogether over the years. Some had told us of similar experiences where indifference, not overt hate, really made them feel unwelcome and not included. Despite all of these challenges, including experiencing microaggressions that felt more like macroaggressions as an adult member of the UUSF, I continued my membership because I sensed that there was a strong community that wanted to be woke and do the hard work of dismantling racism, even if past and present efforts towards this goal had come up short in big and little ways. Through firsthand observation, I can say that this congregation has shown we have the potential to become actively compassionate, radically welcoming, consciously inclusive, and deeply empathetic, and a deeply empathetic, beloved community. More recently, when our family was experiencing harassment by an anti-Asian neighbor, I experienced an outpouring of generous support from our congregation. Everything from dog walking, introductions that led to my city supervisor organizing community meetings, advice on restraining orders, self-defense, and so much more. Thank you to all of you who are supporting our family through this challenging time. This means a lot to me, and I appreciate your kindness very much. With the rise of anti-Asian hate, police violence against BIPOC people, and more public discourse about systemic racism, I say now is the time to adopt the 8th principle and meet this moment as a congregation that is situated in one of the most multicultural and diverse cities in the world. The truth is that most of us have had to make decisions that would change our lives without knowing exactly what will come next, just that the decision was the right one to make for the time. Voting for the 8th principle is a vote to consciously commit to and take part in building a beloved community with lots of love and, yes, some hard work, focusing on achieving equity and widening our circle of concern. For many UUs, taking this one step towards our journey to wholeness is going to be messy, even for some chaotic at times, but also a chance to stay relevant, have more fun, and build wider connections and achieve a next level of spiritual fulfillment towards a sustainable legacy of social justice going deep into the 21st century.